Hey y'all, I'm so glad that you decided to stop by the page and check out a video. Um, I'm really going to be speaking about um, believing in a positive outcome for yourself. That's what I'll be talking about on this video. Having the belief that no matter what you're experiencing, your outcome is going to be great. It will be victorious. As you're going through the process of what you're experiencing, some of you may be caught up with high emotions about the situation, mainly because you really can't control what's going on. And you'll allow worry and fears to come in. And the reason why I want to just share with you today, because I really want you to focus on changing your mindset, your way of thinking. You can find yourself worrying so much about that particular situation that it takes you longer to get to your victory. You give more energy to the negative that's going on. Yes, it happened. There are some things that have to get resolved and taken care of. Very important in nature. I'm certain it is for you. But if you can refocus your mind to think that no matter what is going to happen, I know that this will be victorious for me. This is going to end up the way God intended it for it to be. And the sooner you're able to embrace what you're experiencing, the sooner you're able to start believing God for the supernatural, the amazing, the victorious end that you want to get to. The sooner you start believing in that, the quicker you get to your blessing. And I really believe that. Because there are times that I have found myself, I'm talking about probably week after week, there was a fire I had to put out. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, these are the cards that God dealt to me. And I'm going to have to use the cards and work this game the best way that I can. But it always seems like I was falling short. It seems like, it would seem like I was always caught up in some type of issue. When do I get to the part where I can breathe? When do I get to the part where, oh, there's nothing happening negative in my life? And you have your moments where you do get a breather, but you go through so much issues or chaos that it feels like you don't get a breather. And the more I started focusing on the abundance of God, the blessings of God, the victory that I will receive through this particular situation, the quicker I came out of my issues. Sometime I would come out of a situation within 24 hours. I kid you not. 24 hours I would come out of a situation. And of course, it depends on what's going on. There are dates and deadlines for certain things that need to take place. But prayer, belief in your victory, belief that God will turn a thing around just for you, I believe it will help that atmosphere move even quicker for your blessing to come. So be ready to receive. Deal with your issues in life, because that's something we just have to do. Okay? We can't avoid it. That's just the way things are. But as you're going through each process, take it moment by moment. Isolate that one situation, because there may be multiple you're experiencing at one time, right? You could have a lot going on all at one time. And I used to hear people saying when I was growing up, the elders of the family, they would say, oh, bad things happen in threes. Well, why can't good things happen in threes or fours or fives? Why does it have to be one bad thing happen, now something else going to happen? So I noticed as I was older and I looked back on hearing the elders of my family speak that way, I was like, they really harness their energy into the negative. Well, the next thing finna happen. the shoe about to fall off the other foot, however that saying goes. But it's like, it made you have a mindset, and even as a child you'll start thinking the way that your environment is. Whatever your environment is, you can start thinking like, oh, and you'll pick up those same cliche phrases, and then it becomes a part of your life. Great things can happen. If a bad thing can happen, so can a great thing. There's gonna be the opposite of what's going on. The universe is just set up that way, okay? It has to balance itself out. So we want more gravitating to us that's positive than anything. And that starts with the way that we think. That starts with changing our mindset. And that's something that can be hard to do. And how do you know if you've grown in that area where you have changed your mindset? How do you know that you've gotten stronger in that department? One way of knowing this is you're going to experience the challenges. They're not going to stop. Now, what happens is the way you approach the challenge, that's the thing to let you know how much you've changed, how much you have grown. How do you approach the challenge? What is your way of thinking? Do you have a solution that you can do naturally, automatically, that'll help that situation? If you don't, you have to wait. Wait on God to show you the way. Get quiet. Figure out what it is God needs you to do in that particular moment, in that season, or during that situation. You have to take time to just get quiet and see how God is going to lead you, because God is always speaking to us, y'all. He's always speaking and saying things to us, but we're not always listening. We have so much going on, so much noise around us, so many people. We probably have gotten advice from people. We're trying to see, what's your opinion about this? What do you think I should do about that? And nothing is wrong with that, especially if you're seeking out advice from someone who is seasoned, who has a level head, who operates in righteousness, where you can get more sound, solid advice to work with. The other part to that is still seek God, still get quiet, take a moment, meditate on the thing that you're experiencing, and you will be able to hear from God. He's going to show you revelation of what you need to do next to get to your expected victorious end. Okay? So I hope this video blessed you today. And if you think it has, share it, send it to someone else. I do want to put up more videos on my YouTube page, and this is just something I want to do to elaborate more on my little 90-second videos that I put up. I do want to expound more on some of the things that I say, and so I'm going to use this space as a way to do that. So y'all stay blessed to be a blessing, and I'll talk to you later, pumpkins.